You must not avert your eyes. This is what is coming at us. Do not avert your eyes.
I don't need to be this person, but like we had to make interdimensional calculations to just open the door and come get you in the middle of the mountains. And Gabe, I just want to know. Yeah, you're the producer. I mean, you own the show. I don't want to like lose my job or anything, but why were you wandering alone in the mountains with esoteric symbols scrawled all over your naked flesh?
So what I'm thinking is the time wraiths I was dealing with got a possession of my body, and they were trying to direct me towards Casey. But the thing is, they forgot that the Smoky Mountains is the domain of the old gods of rock and the old gods of rock and plant life. So they didn't realize they don't have dominion there. So those were exercised by my body by those old gods.
Checks out. Yeah, no, that seems like a normal Friday night, really.
Yeah. So thank you. Still gonna figure out how to stop that.
The time race, I'm sure it's fine. I don't think it's in any way related to our actions. Dustin, how have you been last week?
I have been busy.
I'm concerned when you say it like that.
It's okay. There's no need to be concerned.
That's more concerning, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
What do you mean? What do I know, Dustin?
I've been learning to knit.
You've been learning to knit.
Yeah, I'm trying to knit a little sweater for Gristle, and I hope that he'll come back.
So
for,
when did you?
Christmas.
So when did you grow a uterus, Dustin?
That was about the 5th or 6th day of ODing on Sigma Brain.
Oh, you're overdosing. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dosing is for betas, apparently, according to the commercial. So overdosing is the only way to go.
Why did? Okay. I don't need. Okay, whatever. You know what? Fine. I'll let the talent take the drugs they want. It's not my business anyway.
But the problem is really that I don't know how big Gristle is. So here, look at it. I made like 5 different sweaters in various sizes. So no matter what size he is when I find him, one of them should fit.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Better When Wet sweater I thought that would be a good one.
And you made this all in a week.
Yeah. You'd be amazed what you can get accomplished when you are heavily, heavily influenced by Sigma Brain. Yeah.
Have you considered that this is just fucking meth?
Does meth make you not shit for a week?
Maybe.
I don't have an answer for that.
All right, well, I mean, if it does, then maybe it is, because I haven't.
I'm from Ohio, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, so am I. Hey, what the fuck? Hey, did you own that old mysterious video store that I vaguely remember from my childhood?
Yes, actually, probably, yes. I was in Cleveland?
Probably. I don't know. I vaguely remember it.
Okay. Yeah, we go way back, apparently.
My high school principal ran a video store in my little hometown. Now that I think about it, he didn't wear pants, much like you, Gimcrack. But he had a paddle in his office that he used to threaten us with, so.
I'll crack your gim. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm like, don't threaten me with a gun.
Hey-o.
Anyway, what the fuck are we doing here? Why can't I leave?
So welcome, Gabe. Well, have you watched a movie?
What?
Have you watched a movie yet?
Yeah, we kind of lock the doors once you're in here. We do make sure our guests have to watch a movie.
Yep.
I mean, I have seen a movie before. Do I have to?
Gotta see it while you're here.
One every week.
We
Does anyone
rescue you
introduce
from
the
the time
show?
wraiths, and that's the price you pay.
Nobody eats for free.
Oh,
As
well, at
the
least I
owner
get
of
to.
this podcast, I thought you would appreciate that.
I don't actually watch movies.
Hmm.
I just pretend.
Yeah.
Did you just watch the YouTube essays?
Yeah, you've seen one. You seen them all.
Real boss baby energy.
That was the
Yes.
one movie I saw. Yeah.
We're gonna start a new line of books.
Cookies
called,
are for closers.
and then we're gonna have crack notes. That's all Gimcrack's.
To watch. I had to stop telling Zoomers to watch Gangler again, Ross, because at a certain point I'm like, oh wait, there's a lot of slurs in that, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, they're coming back into fashion. Didn't you know?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I was watching C-SPAN, so yeah.
But
All right, what the fuck are we doing? Hey, we're doing.
Patrick, why don't you go ahead and do the intro here? You know how to do it so good.
Hello and welcome to Glass Half Full Moon presents the Found on Shelf podcast, brought to you by Gimcrack Videos. A podcast that is totally about movies, we swear. Nothing else, not really about time wraiths or political corruption or anything like that. It's about movies. Every single episode, we watch a new movie randomly selected by a demonic jackalope, and then we subject our guests to analyzing that film in the name of comedy, I think.
Sure.
I am your befuddled host, Patrick. With me, as always, is our befuddling co-host, Dustin. And tonight we have a very special guest, the actual owner of the podcast, who purchased it from the demonic producer, Gimcrack, for what, $30?
I think it was $33.33.
Really, really makes you feel your self-worth dip a little when you hear that.
So if you and Casey both went in to buy this, and you're both owners, it's an odd amount, so you can't be equal partners. So who's really in charge?
Oh no, we sawed a penny in half.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll do it.
all right.
So, if you let's see, what's our call to action?
252-564-8666.
If you want to, yeah, call now. The lines are open. We will play your message on air. Also, you can listen to us on any podcatcher of your choice or on our app. You can find us everywhere at Found on Shelf Pod on any surviving social media sites. And now,
Hey,
I guess if that's the intro to the show, it feels really exciting. I feel good about tonight. I think somebody should put a piss coin in the jackalope slot.
yeah, I heard Casey messed with it. Is it good?
I think it's fine. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. Here, you do the honors. You put the piss coin and see what you get.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Art is expression of the soul. It exists to push the boundaries. It helps find the edges of meaning. To explore the furthest reaches of
Yes.
What the hell did you do?
Yes. It's been done.
Dude, you can't just magically hijack the jackalope.
I have supplanted the will of the jackalope, thanks to the will of my guy.
Your guy?
I know a guy. He helped me out with this.
Okay.
So it's a hijackalope?
See, but
Finally.
that's also concerning.
Finally.
The Barry J. Gillis laugh, if I've ever heard one.
My revenge for Krampus has arrived.
All right. What is
What
that?
are we doing?
It's
Is this a
time
porno?
to watch porn with you all.
I'll go get the lube.
We're watching Conspirators of Pleasure?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So, what are they conspiring toward?
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Get in the fucking chair.
Your
Sit
pleasure.
down.
My pleasure.
Okay. Yeah, I like
Watch
it when
the
you're forceful
fucking
like that.
movie.
He's very, very dominant.
Don't make me get the cricket bat.
Before we talk about this movie, can we talk about Gibcock?
So
Here's my trailer.
Titties out.
Okay.
we're sure glad Gibcock wasn't sitting right next to us for that. It seems a little maybe too innocent for that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I suppose so. I mean, I got the merch. Did we plug the merch?
We didn't plug the merch. We do have Gibcock merch.
Yes, your favorite mascot, Gibcock. Get his face on a mug, or a pillow, or a shirt, or this toilet seat cover. Why did we make the toilet seat cover?
Because I just wanted to shit on his face.
So you
Got it.
have, yeah, after seeing Conspirators of Pleasure, I kind of get what your vibe is now. That makes sense.
Okay. Are we talking about the movie now?
Yeah. What the fuck, dude?
Okay. I'm gonna break kayfabe for a moment. I need to explain my past with this movie.
Okay.
So, to all you folks out there in Radio Land, the movies were randomly picked. I had provided 2 movies. One I still want to watch with you guys because I think is a genuinely very good bad movie that no one's talking about. But the second one I pitched was Conspirators of Pleasure. Now, I was exposed to this movie when a friend of mine apparently went to a films class in the Czech Republic when they showed him this movie. And he came back to America and was like, hey, let's get like 6 20-something chuckle fucks in a room and watch it all together.
And
so I watched it. I watched it with those people. And it was... I'm going to be honest, I really enjoyed the movie. While everyone else was like, dude, gross, fucking weird thing. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I didn't get the chance to fully discuss this movie because I was in a room full of 20-something chuckle fucks.
I've had that moment where you're like, get to the end of the movie and you're like, this is the best thing I've ever seen, and everyone else is laughing, and I'm like, you Philistines. You feel like real Frasier energy come on you. I get it.
We're not watching Cats.
God damn it! It is a work of art, and you aren't high enough.
I'll watch it with you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Only if we watch
Skimble
the
shakes.
Butthole Cut.
Look, fucking Funku Munku Strap is doing stuff in that movie.
Fucking monkey strap. What did you say?
Wait, have we all seen Cats 2019?
Yeah.
You let's talk about that instead.
Yeah, we can talk about that instead.
No, do you? Oh, so okay. Was that your back history that you wanted to
That
tell
was
us
my
about
background with this, is
Okay.
that I saw it in a room full of 6 other dudes.
Okay. What would be your elevator pitch for this movie?
Well, here's the thing. I'm the one running this.
Okay.
I'm the one in charge, so I'm going to look at all of you. And why don't you give me your elevator pitches for this?
All right. So have you ever worried that maybe your fetishes are just a little bit too weird and outlandish? If you watch this movie, I think you'll realize that you're pretty normal.
Do you want to watch a serious film about an exploration of erotic themes and the way they affect our lives that culminates with a stop motion chicken man?
I did enjoy the stop motion chicken man.
It is without a doubt my favorite part.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, so my elevator pitch, literally elevator pitch, would be I would be in the elevator with the executive and I would pull out the paper mache chicken man head and I would look him in the eyes and be like, you want to make a movie about this, don't you?
And then he can't quite conceal his erection, so he gave the game away.
Yeah.
See, that's I tried that, except for instead of the chicken head mask, I actually cut the chicken's head off in the elevator, and I think that was the wrong decision. I wouldn't recommend doing that.
I mean, it does tend to get blood everywhere if you're cutting a head off a chicken in a very confined space.
Yeah.
Did you pitch it to Weinstein?
Yeah. No, then maybe I should have. That probably would have worked. So what the hell? What year did this movie come out? What's the deal with this movie?
So I'm going to get into it. The thing is, this is an art film.
Capital A, art.
Capital A, art film. And I am going to run through this film as you would in film class. So here's what we're going to do. Typically, what we do in a film like this is, run through it chronologically, talk about the scenes, talk about the things we didn't like. The thing is, that wouldn't necessarily be too entertaining, I think, with this film specifically, because it would ultimately be like a lot of, oh yeah, this person went here and did this thing, and this person went here and did this thing, and this person went here and did this thing.
It has to be like when we talked about Symbol, you have to divorce it from that kind of linear discussion.
Right. So instead, we're just going to run through it. Well, first of all, I would like to start by kind of getting everyone's ideas off the table. Kind of getting or rather, getting the basic information out. Now, in our film, there are 6 characters. We're going to go round robin, everyone naming 2 characters. So, Patrick, Dustin, and Gimcrack. Each of you get 2, because you're all different people, and that would be fair.
We are completely different people. None of us are the same person.
Yes, none of us are the same person.
I don't know any of their names.
No, they do have names. Don't worry about their names. Just tell me what you call them. Wait, pause. One last thing I did want to say. Anyone out there in Radio Land listening to this, go watch Conspirators of Pleasure. It is a purely visual film. It is an art film. It's purely silent. If you want to enjoy this, you will want to watch that film because it's best gone into with limited understanding of what you're getting into.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't say it's completely silent.
There's
no dialogue.
Are we going to get into the director?
We will,
Okay.
But first we're going to talk about the film.
Cool. All right, so I guess if I'm leading off the discussion, I'll start with the first person which we see, which is the bald dude who was into chicken stuff.
I named him Dude One.
Dude One. Okay, so Dude
later
One
became Chickenhead, but yeah, Dude One.
Name the character and tell me their predilection.
Okay, right. So Chickenhead's predilection is very specific. He is sexually attracted to his neighbor, and he manifests that by making a doll of her, dressing up as a chicken, and murdering her. But it's much more elaborate than that. He has to he makes a paper mache chicken head mask out. The paper mache being pornographic images he's clipped out, and then he over that. He then, after killing a real chicken, uses its feathers to create the outer layer of chicken simulacra. And then uses other parts of that chicken. He eats that chicken. He uses the blood of that chicken to simulate the blood of the woman he's pretending to murder. It's a very elaborate kind of role play. He has to go out into the middle of nowhere, dress like a chicken, and murder this woman, but also consume the parts of that chicken. And there's like a secret layer of like pornographic images that you can't quite see. All in all, it definitely feels like something that you would develop if you had access to the internet. The fact that he was able to develop something so specific in a vacuum is mind-bendingly fascinating.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so we'll do round robin. So you get a pick, then I get a pick, and then Gimcrack gets a pick.
Okay,
and then it goes back around again.
Okay, so who's your pick?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Hat Dude.
Hat Dude.
I don't know what his name was, but he was Hat Dude for me. Hat Dude was very interesting. At first I thought he was he stealing these objects from stores? I think he was, wasn't he?
He was. And I call him Mustache.
Okay. So I thought that was kind of his thing, was being a bit of a klepto.
But it's only
But
part of his thing.
it turned out that he had a vision, and several visions, in fact. So um yeah, he would steal objects, and then he would create, as an artist would, um certain things that would bring him happiness in life.
Paraphilic apparati.
He would rub himself down with a bunch of spiky things until he came.
Okay, well, when you put it that way.
Spiky, furry, rubbery, latexy,
I like when
just,
he went and
things.
stole all the little finger condoms from the store. He was just putting them in his hand.
What even were those?
Like, they're finger condoms. They're
Oh no,
used.
something check. It's something check.
No, they sell them here. I've purchased them before.
We're not talking about your sexual predilections. We're talking about the movie. Gimcrack.
I'm talking about how you're supposed to cornhole some Sigma brain on the airplane.
That's terrifying on so many levels.
Who let you on an airplane?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought you were on the no-fly list after that incident with the monkey.
Oh, I thought the no-fly list just meant I walked around with my zipper down.
That's how you got banned from the library.
Yeah.
All right, so my pick would be the magazine shop electro fetishist. So magazine shop guy, he owns a little shop where they sell publications. I don't know if any younger people listening to this, but before the internet, you would go out and you would buy these little booklets filled with laminated paper, and that's how you would get information about hobbies or interests or your pornography, all of your smut. You had to go out and buy a physical book. And this man sells that because this is back in 1996. But what he does is his particular need, his fetish. He's an inventor of sorts, and he has used his robotic skills to construct a love bot long before Elon Musk dreamed about fucking AI waifus. This man, he's constructed a love bot out of a CRT television screen. These mechanical arms. He's made these rudimentary mechanical arms, 5 of them, in fact, and he's attached it to the AV rack that the TV is sitting on. And he is sexually attracted to one specific anchor, and I think specifically fixates on her lips. And he mutes the screen and watches her lips and zooms in and out, in and out. And eventually, what he ends up doing is using his joysticks and his circuitry. He makes out with the television while the mechanical arms caress him, and then finally he makes one jack him off.
Yeah, he makes one hand into the super jack-em hand, and just goes
as
down.
one does. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
it really common sense. Have to.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is TV fucker in mine to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, totally Videodrome. Gotta say.
All right, Patrick, it's back to you now.
Okay. So Hat Dude's wife
Hat Dude's wife.
is the television anchor.
All
He's
right.
a television anchor, yes.
She sees Hat Dude go out, mustache, if you will, go out every night into the shed where he's building his machines that he's built from stolen parts to turn into these little furry textures, spiky devices that he rubs all over his body to come. Instead of, I guess, having sex with her, and it's causing a deep wound in her soul and in her marriage, and so she turns to her own sexual pleasure to try and alleviate that, and it is, letting live fish in a open basin of water.
Please. They're carp.
Live carp. Oh, you know what?
Seize the cop.
Yep, carpe diem. And she lets these live fish suck on her toes, but specifically, she lets these live fish suck on her toes while reading the news, and that brings her to orgasm on television, and in fact, at the same time as electric TV fucker dude.
Correct.
You would think that the producer of that news would take issue with her setting up a bucket of water right below her feet.
No, he knows when she fake comes, it makes everyone view.
Well, that's you got a point.
I actually thought when I watched it because you don't see that part first. You see the robot guy watch her come
Stop. You're talking about the movie. We're doing characters.
Okay. I'm
We're
sorry.
going against the classroom.
Okay. This is very restrictive. All I can say.
Okay.
Justin, pick somebody.
I'll go for Post Lady.
Thank God.
Who likes to tear apart bread and roll it into balls. And
she does more.
And she buys more bread, and then she rolls those into balls, and then she loads them up into a little container. And
no, go on. What does she do with the balls?
Does she fondle them?
Well, she dumps them all out into a bedpan. And much like I do with Sigma Brain, which is why I kind of relate with her, she shoves tubes up her noses and uses that to snort up all the bread balls. And then when some of them don't make it up her nose, she grabs a funnel and shoves them into her ear.
Goes all the way up in her brain.
Mm-hmm. And then she takes, she has an orgasm, takes a little nap, wakes up, and removes them all. And then she recycles by giving them to the fish to eat.
Reporter lady.
Yeah. See how we're all connected here? We're all connected.
We have one last character. Gimcrack, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, Gimcrack, you're stuck with the spy lady.
So, I guess to close out this anthology of perversions, we'll pick the neighbor of the stop-motion chicken dude. Because she is also sexually attracted to him. And the way she manifests that is also by creating a simulacrum of him out of a stuffed doll that's fairly close to life size and is anatomically correct. And that's super important that we know that it has a dick, because it definitely has a dick. And what she does is she goes to an abandoned building, I think an abandoned church, and she tortures this doll in a room with like a chair with lit candles and a water basin. And she wears like a cat mask and smoking, and she's very dumb. And she beats the ever-living shit out of this doll. She gives it hell. It's like fucking Hellraiser in there. And after she's done torturing the doll, she drowns it. And that's her thing.
Mm-hmm. I called her Smoking Lady.
Yeah. So both of them, him and her, both want to have, both are attracted to each other, and both manifest it in killing an effigy of the other person. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's weird. It's almost kismet that they live across the hall from one another. It's like a wacky, like 90s sitcom, but all art and Slovakian.
It is very delicious, I would say.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
So those are our characters, our 6 characters, their particular predilections. And with that being said, I would go ahead and say that the overall plot of the movie, as much as there is one, is almost a slice of life where you get to see these 9 people, these 6 people in Czechoslovakia going about their day, and how the pursuit of their particular fetish intersects with one another. And we get to see how those play out, how they manifest, how everything goes down. Now, would you all agree with that summary?
Yeah, and it was yeah, I'd have to go for that. Yeah. Yep.
Now, based purely on what we see in the film, we're not here to interpret right now. We are not here to analyze, simply what is on screen. What are some parts of the film that particularly stood out to you?
It's going to be very hard for me not to extrapolate themes on discussing what interests me, but I suppose, obviously, one must highlight the stop motion Chicken Man.
Stop motion Chicken Man. All right, I'm going to stop with this fucking playing around. Stop motion Chicken Man. It's so good.
Man!
And we've got the title of the episode.
Stop motion chicken man.
Yes.
It's the best part of the movie.
You know what? I think Gimcrack can agree with me on this. The movie needed more piss.
Oh, absolutely. There was not nearly enough piss.
Yeah. Gimcrack's a piss fan.
That's what
That's
our
all.
audience wants.
Yep.
You can't argue with the engagement.
Yes. Gimcrack is
Okay.
fond of saying all piss all the time.
I mean, I did get a lot of engagement with Gibcock.
You know,
I
it's
know.
funny. We got all this merch here, but there's this tape here that says ad. In the box with all the Gibcock stuff. I think we should play it. What do you guys think?
I don't know. I don't remember putting that in there.
It feels kind of cursed, right? There's like a weird energy coming off it.
Oh, it's 1000% cursed. I can tell you that right now.
Let's go for it.
Let me get my lead vest real quick.
Watch out! There's something funny going on with new Fondle My Gibcock. That's right, everyone's favorite mascot from the Smash Hit podcast Found on Shelf is now everyone's favorite toy. Just give him a squeeze. He really talks.
It's podcastic.
What makes Fondle My Gibcock so special? Well, he laughs. He talks.
Has anybody ever really checked to make sure that hydroxychloroquine doesn't cure COVID? Because I'm sitting on like 6,000 pills that I need to move.
He tweets.
Puny Pedro P touches a couple of his female co-stars, and all of a sudden, he's a feminist icon. I do it on 37 different occasions, and I'm a sexual deviant.
He sings.
Look, man, I'll tell you everything you want to know. You want names? I got names. Every fucking name on Epstein's list, man. I flew the fucking plane. I'll tell you all. I know them all, man. I'll tell you all of them. Gary was there. There. Like I served him one of those fucked up peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That one guy from the show. Yeah, him. Whoa, hey, and oh man, I'll tell you whatever you want. Just please let me go. I miss my family.
Yes, Fondle My Gibcock does it all. Buy one for the Gibcock fan in your life today.
Fondle My Gibcock by Self-Co.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
That's an interesting toy, but at least it explains this giant stuffed toy with an engorged member that's in the box.
Yeah.
If we got
You know,
one right
it
here, we
doesn't-
have a Fondle My Gibcock.
He doesn't actually have that large of a penis. It's only large because he's small.
Yeah.
It's
Perception.
only comparatively large.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I see. Oh, and look at this, Gib. I got here's something you might like. I got this nice Gibcock shower curtain.
A shower curtain?
Yeah, so when you take a shower, you can look at Gibcock.
I'm not seeing why we would. Okay.
What
It was
about
part
this
of a bundle
Gibcock
package.
branded penis pump?
Oh no, yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like penis pumps are very on brand for the podcast.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you've got a point there. Does anyone else want to? What do you think would happen if we squeezed this toy's cock?
Isolate that.
We're not watching Jack Kirby.
Okay. I was just saying.
Do it.
It has
Do
a
it.
sticker that says try. Okay.
Do it.
That fuel can't melt steel beams.
That's one of his amazing little catchphrases. Okay.
All right.
Stop motion chicken man.
Stop motion chicken man.
I feel like we skipped over this. Stop motion chicken man.
Mhm.
So is this the strength of having a stop motion director involved in this project?
Okay. So I think the conceit of the classroom might be going out the window very soon.
Okay. We can
So
we can
I
stick with the
will.
classroom. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I'll just go ahead and talk about the director.
Mhm.
Because he is very important. He is himself incredibly interesting.
Mhm.
His name is Jans Svankmajer. He was born into the Czech Republic. He is still alive at 90 years old. So good for him.
Wow. All
He
right.
he when he was growing up, he saw a lot of puppetry, and that was one of his major inspirations as he started to produce his own art, and he is truly an auteur. He has done movies, short films, writing, uh, pictures, paintings. He's worked in the theater. He is an artist through and through.
And it
And
shows.
yes, and one of the things that is very interesting about him is he also moved around a lot in his youth. As you know, Czechoslovakia, not particularly known for its political stability.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he's been to France, he's been to Austria, and during the communist occupation of Czechoslovakia, he was deemed a dissident by the Communist Party.
Huh.
And he was banned from producing art in Czechoslovakia. But that didn't stop him. He became effectively an underground art trader in occupied Czechoslovakia.
Jesus.
And he you know continued to produce art. It was during the communist occupation that Patrick, I believe you asked if this was the guy who did the Alice in Wonderland.
Mhm.
He produced that during that occupation. He got funding from outside of Czechoslovakia.
So there's this particular. Oh no, the sidebar. This particular one is a famous adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. It makes use of practical effects and puppetry and stop motion in terrifying and interesting ways. And it came out in the 80s. It's called Alice. It used to show up on cracked lists and shit back when the internet was a list based forum all the time of like things you can't believe exist or whatever. But like it's interesting.
And a lot of his work is, as you see in this film and you see in other short films. I've watched, like one or two of them just to sort of get an idea. And he does a lot of stop motion, a lot of puppetry, and a lot of in this film he does combine them. And one punk rock thing about this guy that I really enjoyed reading, he has gotten a lot of awards and a lot of honors from his various films, but he has never accepted an honor or an award by any state funded program.
Oh, interesting.
He completely disavows any sort of government based awards or anything like that, which I
All
think is
right.
pretty awesome. And he is, he's still alive. He's a 90. He is retired now, but his last film came out in 2018. So he's been doing this for decades upon decades.
Wow.
Yeesh.
And he does a lot of surrealism. He does a lot of unorthodox things. He talks a lot about his the tactileness for film.
This is interesting. This is the second surrealist movie we've done in a row. The last week we did Maximum and More, which is a surrealist work about monkey fucking. But this particular perverted surrealist movie goes some interesting places because, like, obviously, at a certain point, literal reality stops being a thing. Um, and I think the interpretation is that you're in their fantasy, but this is particularly interesting with stop motion chicken man. I see stop motion flies all over the place.
And we should say that the stop motion Chicken Man, as well as other things in the film, is the actor is wearing the Chicken Man costume, and he is basically puppeted in stop motion, where the actor is moving very slightly, take a picture, moves again, take a picture, to give a incredibly surreal look to that entire scene.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. Live action stop motion.
Mhm.
Yes. There are other bits of stop motion in it as well. The cat lady,
Mhm.
the big doll of Rat Tail is like stop motion. We didn't mention that when discussing her fetish. It's stop motion animated. It's moving around and it's like being whipped and it's like got weird chattering teeth. It's so surreal and interesting and just artistically just interesting. All in all.
But no, so it's really cool. The way he's able to like thread this needle because like what another section of stop motion would be the snorting of the bread balls.
Yes, that was also very strange.
Oh, it's good. It's fun to do that kind of stuff.
And there's also the scene where Mustache is getting the roller down him, but no one's actually touching it.
Yeah, it's kind of like when they go into their extreme, like, their final form of perversions. It's stop motion then at that point.
Final Form of Perversions is my favorite anime.
I'm surprised Netflix gave it a third season.
They're planning on a live action adaptation.
Oh wow. Is that its final form?
Yes.
But no, there's a lot of interesting filmmaking as well. Especially, I think an important thing about this film that you can't get on this podcast is the sound mixing.
Jesus fucking Christ! I hate the sound mixing so much.
Patrick loved
No,
it.
you can't. It's art. You can't hate it because it's art.
It made me so deeply uncomfortable.
Patrick, it's art and it's done on purpose. Therefore, it's beyond.
Okay, but is
It's
it
beyond criticism.
Cats 2019? No, but like.
So did it sound like that to be purposely uncomfortable, or does Patrick just have a weird ASMR thing and he hates it?
No, I think it's because he's colorblind.
Oh yeah, I see. That's the problem.
Yes, that's why you don't like the sound because you're colorblind.
Mm-hmm. That is straight up an Upright Citizens Brigade bit from like the 90s.
Although one bit of sound that I did like is every time they showed Hat Dude and he was very interested in whatever kind of object caught his attention at that time, they would just go straight into some. Yeah, so that would play every time he caught his something caught his attention. I don't know why he was the only one that really had a sound cue like that.
It's called a leitmotif.
Yeah. Fucking use the right terminology.
Sound cue.
We are sitting in Gabe's film class. Have you learned nothing from the early entries in the syllabus?
All I learned about was just sticking finger condoms in places where they probably shouldn't
Fucking
go.
read a book.
Okay, so here's the thing. I think the Sigma brain made me a little dyslexic, so I'm having a real hard time reading. Actually, it's not really dyslexic. I just see words as colors now.
I thought you were going to say you
So-
see all words as Czechoslovakian script.
I don't know what that looks like, but possibly.
Yes, you do. It was in this movie.
No, that was English. The paper he held up, it said Sunday on it.
Fuck off.
This is an interesting development in the Sigma Brain arc. What else will come from this?
Yes, what else will come from the Sigma brain arc?
I don't like how you're sitting there, like, making fun of the way I talk.
I think you're making fun of the way I talk.
No,
Settle down, class. Also, get the cattle prod.
Titties out.
God damn, I thought I took that from you.
All right. Everyone turn in your soundboards.
So, okay.
Pretty
unexciting tits, I'll be honest. Who said that?
I helped spread documents for General Oliver North.
I think if we could add a couple more sounds to that what is it? Fondle my gibcock.
Fondle my gibcock, yeah.
Yeah.
By
That's-
Shelf Co.
Look, I know we kind of went past it, but French egg. We got to talk
What
about the
about
French
French
egg. I can't
Hey,
keep
French
this in
egg's
my
not in this
brain
movie.
any longer.
Yes,
Shut the
please.
fuck up
French
about the
egg.
French egg.
It's
God
not
damn it.
French.
The
Uh,
entrance to
what is-
the
what is
castle
happening
of the
here?
world.
Oh god, I'm having a stroke.
No.
What happened? This fucking time wraiths are back.
What?
Huh?
The fucking time wraiths. God damn it, I'll get my gun. Okay, back to the movie. We're talking about movie. We're talking about art. This is fucking art. You fucking
Yes.
Philistines.
Yes, art.
So did the wardrobe symbolize the closet? Because they're hiding their desires, or what?
So I think that, well, so generally speaking, we can talk about some of the themes of this film as well. The theme of hiding is a big throughout this, having these predilections that are very extreme, very extreme, but are constantly being hidden. Even from the very first scene, the TV guy is hiding away some of his technology. Post lady is hiding behind stairs. All of these things are hidden from the public. And I think that the closet is, in a lot of ways, the ultimate form of hiding. Because I don't think this has anything to do with, I think you were going to go into more like a coming out of the closet type.
Well,
message?
I mean adjacent. Not really necessarily literally queer, but like the same purpose, right? Of hiding, or concealing.
Yes, it's all about what we do, hiding it. And especially, I think a theme is how everyone is hiding.
Yeah.
Every character has some weird thing.
Yeah, and that's why it's called conspirators, because like they are conspiring toward pleasure, but they are also very shifty. They're dodgy. They're making sure that it is a conspiracy, that it's a secret affair, right?
Yes, and they are all. I don't know if we specifically pointed this, but they are all helping one another in one way or another fulfill their sexual fantasy.
Yeah, they clock each other across the room. They like get like real shifty eyes, and it zooms in. Like it's like the quickening for perverts. But they are like locked in this thing because the post lady sends him the card that says Sunday. The post lady delivers the box of the bread balls she uses to
Feed
the fish lady to feed the fish. So like it all intersects. And then towards the end, and they like swap.
We'll get to the
fetish-
ending.
Okay,
We'll get to the ending.
okay.
Because the ending, I think ending changes so much.
It does. It's very like, it's like, I don't know if you've seen The Green Knight.
Wasn't that movie terrible?
The A24? No, it wasn't. But the ending.
The one with Martin Lawrence?
No.
Never mind.
No,
Wasn't that with Cheech and Chong?
But yeah, it's A24 art film. Like the whole movie feels like this nightmarish journey, right? But then at the ending changes. The very last shot of the film changes the context of literally everything.
Right. Yes.
Shockingly, it was Red Knight.
So listen, if you're colorblind,
You're getting
No.
a D.
Martin Lawrence's movie was Black Knight. I don't know if that was racist or not, so I didn't want to say the title at first, but now I did.
Why? Do you have a problem?
So about the movie.
Yes.
What other scenes popped out to you? Because obviously, stop motion whipping, stop motion Chicken Man, both those are very good scenes. But I think another one needs to be that can be discussed is the bread balling scene, and specifically the sound design.
The sound design is a nightmare. When you say the bread bowling scene, do you mean when she is making them, or do you mean
she's
she is
making
sorting them? Okay. Yeah. So like she's like, it's very sexual in and of itself, right? She's licking her fingers. She's inserting into the bread.
She's fingering the bread. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then she's like,
I don't see a problem.
and then she's like, well,
Good
you
job.
fuck your sandwiches, but like you like
Where do
rolls
you think
the
mayonnaise comes from, Patrick?
well,
Fuck, is that what was in the fridge?
Yep.
So
It was right
I'm
next to the
going
man cream
put
from
a
last week.
lock.
We're never gonna do this movie. Okay, but like, the sound design is crazy. There, it's the sound design of the whole movie is very like amplified. And I made the ASM or GameCrack made the ASMR reference, but because we're different people. But
Yes.
but yeah, like they come together through the whole thing, and it is very specific in the bread scene.
And I think another thing that can be discussed is how most of the people's fetishes are not explicitly sexual.
No, it's sexual to them, but you wouldn't.
It's
Yeah,
sexual
you
to
wouldn't
them.
talk.
Well, smoking ladies might be a little bit.
Oh, I
And
mean, other
hat
than
guy, a little bit. But
there obviously is some of that, but fucking weird fish lady. There is nothing penetrative about that.
Or bread lady.
nothing penetrative about having a fish sucking your toes.
Get out of here.
I'm just
He's
saying.
going to get. You're going to get kicked out of class again. You're going to fail. You need this class to graduate. You're already on double secret promotion.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. You're right. Toe sucking carp.
Thank you. Toe sucking carp.
You're welcome.
Professor?
Continue.
So, again, something can be said about the lack of explicitly sexual, especially obviously Chicken Man. Biggest thing. His whole thing is tormenting this doll with a giant rock. You can't. There's
Throws at
nothing.
her.
Nothing penetrative. There is nothing explicitly sexual. He's just flapping his wings around.
It's like the Marquis de Sade by way of Looney Tunes.
It's very Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a very interesting way to represent a sexual desire.
And I have to say that the IMDb just kind of write up on it is a bit misleading as to what it is, because it says 6 people unknowingly form a cycle of masturbation.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, as they cause others to privately indulge in their
That is-
fantasies. But that's not what
No.
happens.
No, it's not even close.
They're all connected in weird ways.
Yeah, it's the Pulp
like-
Fiction of perverts. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the Rat Tail goes in and buys the porno magazine from the shop guy who's building the electronic thingy. That's the news lady who's married to the hat guy. And the news lady gets fish food from the bread lady, and they're all connected. So it's not really
It's
like
all
they're
connected, man. It's a
Right,
conspiracy. I like to think that
It's
in this universe, there's like a
conspirator.
guy with like red string on a cork board trying to link everything together.
Trying to figure everything out.
Pepe.
What the fuck went on by this abandoned train
Yeah.
station?
Yeah. And then I did notice, so when Chicken Head guy is heading out before he's doing his chicken head thing, and there's a bunch of stuff in front of the cave. This is not his first time there.
No, this is all cyclical.
Yes.
Everyone, again, this is a sexual fetish. Literally, this is an orgasm. Days in the making.
Yeah, I mean, for real, it's interesting. I mean, does Goon Hub want to get into this action, because edging to like a fever pitch at this point?
We should have this on the screen at Goon
Yeah.
Burger.
Extra goon sauce on this one, please.
Was that what was in the fridge?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's either goon sauce or the man cream the Sigma Brain man cream stuff we had advertised.
That is something.
Where did you get that shit, anyways?
I don't know.
Oh,
And then there's actually a fourth container in there that's something that came out of Gibcock, so I don't know what that is. I didn't
What
touch
came?
it.
What? What?
I don't know. It squeezed him and stuff came out, and I'm not
Why'd
sure
you
where it
squeeze
came
him?
out of. It was just there. Fine. He's fine. He's fine. I sent him out for cigarettes. He's good.
Yeah, he's not. He's alive and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you see the shower curtain?
Why did you make that?
Why not? I mean,
Welcome to my hell, Gabe.
My only regret with Gibcock is the fact that no one has brought up the fact that, again, I'm breaking kayfabe here, that his headphone, the microphone is not actually connected to the headphone. It's stuck into the cushion on his ear.
well, ladies and gentlemen, you could always go to gibcock.com.
God, just look.
And no one talks about his nipples.
No.
Oh, I love his nipples.
His extremely prominent nipples. Nipples.
Fucking shits produce milk. Did you know that?
No,
Maybe that's what squeezed out of
Blue.
him. I'm gonna freeze it and slide it under Gimcrack's desk.
All right. Anyway, now that we've sort of gotten through the movie, we've talked. Is there any other particular parts in the movie proper that we would like to discuss?
Before we get to the end,
Yes.
I don't know really, because a lot of it is like a character study, and it's like it like drags you along, and like the effect is cumulative. You're like in the journey.
It's all building on top of one another.
To a climax, one might say.
Yes. So the movie comes to a close. What go ahead and tell me what is the ending? What is the final sequence of events?
Dude, I don't fucking know. Okay.
Explain.
Okay, so in the everyone basically reaches the end of the week-long fetish they've been building to. They all climax, right? But there's some fallout that I don't think anyone was expecting. But like as you watch them kind of like go about their life, and the day after this big release. It feels very much like an epilogue, and they're doing the same kind of motions. So they're all encountering each other one after the other in the street. They're giving them their like conspiratorial side eye, but you're starting to see that they're working on their fetishes again. But now it seems like they've all rotated one to the left because when Chicken Man goes into the magazine shop, there's no more porn on the racks. It's all electronics magazines. So he picks up the electronics magazine to like start learning to make circuit boards. And when he leaves the shop owner, who was your electronics guy, flips the towel back, and he's making a paper mache chicken mask. And we walk down the street, and the bread lady, who was looking at fish in the window, suddenly turns around and starts harvesting hay from the trash can, which is what the black mask lady was doing to make the doll she beats into submission. So it feels like they're all just kind of like rotating one to the left, which is interesting. But this is where it gets even weirder, because that's what I thought the end was going to be. But we keep following Chicken Man or Rat Tail or Bald Dude or however you want to say it. We keep following him because the movie starts with him, so it's going to end with him. And he goes back to his apartment and finds the cops there. By the way, Hat Guy, the klepto, he is a homicide detective. And the cops are there, and because there's been an incident in the apartment across the hall for him, the mask lady's hall. She's brought out. They bring out a body that's covered up and covered in blood down the stairs, and he walks into her apartment, and a giant rock has dropped from the ceiling onto the floor and smashed her head open, just like in his fantasy when he did that. But it seems to have like happened in real life, like sympathetic magic, like it was a voodoo doll, like a spell. And so it had real world consequences. And he sees that, and he goes back to his apartment with a very strange kind of processionary vibe. He shuts the door, and he sees in his apartment the chair with the candles from the church where she drowned the doll, and the water basin she drowned it in, the doll of him. So he starts undressing to get naked to be prepared to be drowned in this basin. And as he does that, the wardrobe opens. Now, the wardrobe was in the church. The same wardrobe that's in his apartment is in her apartment and also in the abandoned church somehow. and it opened when she went to torture him. She got dressed in the wardrobe and came out. So it's just the same kind of entrance, like she's going to come out. But what's going to come out, we don't know. As the wardrobe opens, the movie fades to black, and that's the end.
And Lion Jesus comes out.
What does that mean?
Dude, I am so confused. What's your take on
It
it?
means that Narnia is a lot cooler than we thought.
I always knew Aslan was a cum slut.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I knew they'd get you.
Disney's gonna be mad at us for that one. I can tell you that.
No, yeah, I have no fucking clue what this fucking ending means.
Okay.
I tried
Okay,
real hard to try to
I
figure
was
it out.
like, it was like, what the fuck when I saw that? I'm like, because like first you're like they're all rotating to the left, so like maybe it's about like the transient nature of desire or something, or wanting more. I don't know, or it's just like in a tight knit community or what. But then she's dead, so it is about the consequence of fantasy. But then he prepares to do it too. So like, what is what is what?
The only thing that I could see potentially is that she was, in a way, the most open about her fantasies.
True.
She was kind of walking around haughty. There's a moment where you see her putting on like a garter belt. She openly assists Rat Tail in his fantasy.
Yeah, and also she is a sadist, and she slaughtered the chicken for him, and definitely like got pleasure from doing that.
Yeah, there's might be something about overindulgence there.
Perhaps, yeah.
There might be something about, being, I don't want to say prudish, but punishment of those that are open about their sexuality.
Interesting.
Or the alternative is Jan Svankmajer just wanted to have some fucking fun with the ending and did this mindfuck.
And that could be true because like as a surrealist, what would be more surreal than to sabotage the ending of your movie in the final shots, right? Like, oh, here's some wacky ass shit. What does it mean?
I will make them think by not thinking about my ending.
That's some shit Buñuel would do, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I felt that it's kind of like the cycle is not necessarily a circle. It's more of a path. And once you've reached the end of the path, which is where the smoking lady has, and now they're going to have to find somebody to fill in that path, and somebody new will take the mantle of perversions.
And now Rat Tail basically needs to become their sacrificial goat.
Yes,
so that they can continue their perversion.
Yes, and so in Conspirators of Pleasure Part 2, Rat Tail ends up dying. Actually, no, Rat Tail fights the New York Ninja, I think. And then he dies.
See, I thought you were doing some like occult shit there for a minute.
And then in Part 3, they go to space.
I always felt that The Conspirators of Pleasure Part 3 was the weakest of the franchise.
Yeah.
Oh, this was Thanksgiving too.
Thanksgiving 2 all along.
Oh, because Chicken Man, it's perfect.
Yeah. No,
yes.
The Thanksgiving 2 was the chicken man we killed along the way.
Yes. Keep plucking that chicken.
So I guess I have a question, or do you have a question for us?
No, go ahead. Class participation. What's your question?
In a way, I brought you here to offer you a job. You think you can do it better, so here's your chance.
God damn it.
Professor, if you...
I didn't know Morgan Freeman was in this class. How you doing?
Like I had an instinct to want to try an impression for a fraction of a second.
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
No, I thought better of it.
Patrick, what's your question for the professor?
If you could improve this movie in 3 changes, what would those changes be?
That is incredibly difficult because this is an art film, and therefore you must assume all choices are deliberate.
Right. And even if a choice you consider would be bad, it's bad on purpose.
It changes the art.
But you have to. I mean, Death Toilet was also an art film, and we managed to come up with a couple of ways to make that better. So I'm sure you can pick something out.
We didn't watch Death Toilet. We watched a Death Toilet 3.
Oh, I got parts 4 and 5 now.
Oh
What's those?
God, the timeline. But I suppose some things that I would change. I think that I'm gonna say if I were director, not I would not give these notes to Jan Svankmajer. If I were the director and was making this movie myself, I might have tried to find a way to make like TV guys' sexual thing less explicitly sexual, because I find the movie more interesting if their fetishes are not explicitly sexual.
Right, or it even at the very least not reveal the hand like 5 minutes into that fetish, because you're like, well, I know how this is going to end.
Yes. I would increase the mouth noises to fuck with Patrick more.
That's the dust and spirit of things.
And honestly, I might cut the ending.
Yeah, I could see that, because like if it ends on the street where they're all kind of like trading fetishes and it just kind of fades out there, it's a different vibe, right?
Yeah, it's just the cycle starts over again instead of raising these questions. And again, that's how I would do it. I would choose not to raise the questions, but obviously Jan chose to have those questions raised.
There's a sense of inevitability at the ending that I really do like. I just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's strange. It's interesting. It's surreal. Oh, and I forgot to mention there are some bits in this movie, again, just weird visual bits that I forgot to mention, like how TV Guy, whenever the channel changes away from the reporter, it's always war footage. Which I don't know if that was a commentary or
That
just a
did
visual
feel like
joke.
commentary, right? Because like because the news is talking about war and but he's like ignoring the rest of the world to focus on what he's trying to get out of this.
Right. And one of the other visual gags, especially with that, actually there's two visual gags I want to bring up. One, whenever he zooms in on the reporter, it's not like he's zooming in on the screen. He is controlling, it's like he's moving her chair forward because the background doesn't move. Which adds to that level of surrealism, just that little thing that makes things off. And also there was a scene where he's like making out with her on the TV and it changes to ocean footage and he spits water out. That was a very fun bit.
Which is why I initially thought her having an orgasm was part of the fantasy, because we'd already broken reality with the water thing.
No, I'm not going to say reality's too firm, because again, she's orgasming on air with a bucket full of carp in her office or in her job.
Which the cameraman
Bucket Full of Carp was a great 90s movie.
Too bad they only made the one album before they got canceled.
Yeah.
I think the new Primus.
You say you got to put a layer of Primus down for the paint to stick. I don't know. It's guys, what are we doing here?
I don't know. I like Primus.
Yeah, Primus. Yeah.
I like that Big Brown Beaver.
They do a great cover of NIB.
All right. Do you guys have anything you want to change?
Primus was actually also right next to my hometown.
Really?
They grew up in El Sobrani, California. That's why in some of their songs they sing El Sob #1.
Oh, that explains a lot about you.
Which is a city that is right next door to Pinole, California, which is where Green Day.
Do you guys have any?
I mean, you kind of nailed what I would probably have changed from the get-go. But if I were going to do anything else, I would just adjust the sound mixing in this. Oh my god, it's partly my fault because I ran out of time to export it to watch it on my TV, so I watched it on the computer with my headphones on, and I should not have done that.
You mean we watched it in the lobby of Gimcrack Video?
Yeah. Get with the fucking fiction.
God damn it. Didn't you read the script?
You know what I would change? I think it's a great movie, but I really think it would benefit from the prevalence of like Leprechaun.
Like the Warwick
Yeah.
Davis?
Like someone's fetish is just leprechaun. And you see him like ride
Like-
around in a little bike with like an S&M. Yep.
And he's the only character that
Yeah.
talks?
Like swims down the piss stream and then kills somebody with a lightsaber?
I don't think we need to bring piss into this.
That was a moment in that movie.
That
God
was,
damn
yeah.
it.
God,
It was the best movie of all of those 4 movies.
No, it wasn't. I despise anyone who's actually, because you said that, failing grade.
Oh.
Dustin, you get a D, so technically you're the winner tonight.
Are there ever any winners on this show?
Dustin is.
Our listening audiences.
all right. Now, if you don't stop doing that, Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not doing it, you're doing it.
Oh, can I do my Gimcrack impression? Pretty unexciting tits, I'll be honest.
That didn't sound like him at all.
This has been found on shelf.
I just, I don't hear it. I don't know. I think you could do some work.
I don't hear it. I don't know. I could do better. Welcome
do
to
better.
my spooky video store. Have you seen Goat Fuckers 95?
Okay, look, Goatfuckers 95 is the classic, and I will not have it besmirched on this show.
Speaking of which, Gimcrack, do you have a storefront?
No, just a store back.
As a store, what are you getting at?
Well, we have all this Gibcock merch, and I need to put it up somewhere. And I need
Yeah,
Because obviously
we could put some by the checkout counter for some impulse purchases. Let me give that thing a squeeze. See if it says anything else funny.
I bought the flavor aid that Jim Jones used at Jonestown.
I don't remember that. Wait, no, I made him a couple of weeks ago. That can't possibly be right.
Hey, the time wraiths, you know.
God damn it, you're right.
Gimcrack
Man, I'm
speaking.
gonna-
I only want Gibcock in the back, if you know what I mean. Put the Gibcock in the back door, please. Thank you very much.
Man, I'm gonna miss that little guy. I'm so sad what happened to him.
Ooh, Gimcrack?
Gibcock.
He's fine.
I think there's no point in pretending that Gibcock is out for cigarettes. You should just tell him he arrived dead.
Well, I don't know if dead is the right word. He was
Well, he
here's
ain't
a
living
jar
after you
of
flushed
what's
him
left of
down the toilet.
Yeah, flushed a lot of them down the toilet. Some of them I
Yeah,
kept
no,
in a jar.
I know. I listened to the episode, guys.
Oh yeah, we did record that, didn't we? Oh, shit.
Don't worry. I still got the creepy crawlers oven. I'll make you a new one.
All right.
Can we maybe take a beat on that?
Yeah, I wonder if we can think about it.
Oh, who am I?
You know
It's
what,
perfectly
I would-
on brand. Let's
Maybe I can get some of Jared Leto's hair. He does have a cult.
You know what you're missing here. Here you go. Here's some Sigma Brain for you. Go ahead
What
and
the
mix
fuck
that
is
in
this?
there. And you just take a
Oh
handful.
my god,
if
it
you want.
burns. What the fuck?
Just take a handful, eat it. It's fine.
No.
So, hold on. All right. So, if you just take what you did with Gibcock and just mix it with some of these pills,
Why
you'll be
are-
fine.
Holy shit, I can see your veins.
Yeah. It's like reverse X-ray vision. You get to see everything that's inside of me.
You're like
Good
twitching
stuff.
like you just took the substance. What the fuck?
No, you take a handful of Sigma Brain, you just enjoy your life. You know what I mean? It's just good times.
So this has been Found on Shelf. If you think what we do here is funny, we do this every other week on New Video Tuesday. You can find us anywhere on social media at Found on Shelf Pod. Visit our website at foundonshelfpod.com or download us on your podcatcher of choice. We're on Spotify, Apple, all of the pods. We're on Good Pods too, if you want. I think that's I think that we're still there. We might get get to the top of the charts there.
Yeah. Go to gibcock.com and order your Gibcock merchandise.
Is that real?
Is that real?
It's real.
Wait, let me. What the fuck? It's real?
I'm
Why is this real, Dustin?
Oh no! Hold on, I hit a capture wall.
Why did you do this?
Why did I make EricRobertsRoulette.com? I don't know.
Coming soon?
I mean,
I wanted to spell it
You
with a
missed-
U, but I thought that'd be a little too.
A little much, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Alrighty.
Um.
Oh, pretty unexciting tits, I'll be honest. Get out of here, Ghost Gabe. Look, I know we kind of went past it, but French egg, we gotta talk about the French egg. We need, I can't get over in my brain. I need to get over here. French egg. Stop running. Stop running.
The entrance to the castle in Toy World is guarded by an egg, who is,
For the love of Christ,
his
man.
defining
Oh, no,
characteristic is that he is
Ghost
French.
Patrick.
French
Pretty
egg.
unexciting tits,
Why
I'll
would
be
he-
honest. So when Geppetto made these toys, why would he make a toy that has no arms, that has no legs,
Why are you still talking
and
about that
exists
movie, Gabe?
only to be a French egg?
Going to kill.
What kind of torturous existence did he
getting my
That's
gun.
not
impose
the-
upon
not-
this
this isn't the
poor
right
soul?
movie.
This is
I'm getting my
obscene.
gun.
And the madness only grows from
No.
there.
Wait,
No,
Casey's here.
Gabe.
Letting it
Gabe,
to,
it's
please.
not
What is
obscene.
happening here?
It's excruciating.
Please.
Is this what your brain is like on Sigma Brain?
It sounded normal to me.
Jesus Christ.